Alright guys, how are we going? Just mind looking up my nose for a bit, but I'm just driving a little bit further up the road. As you can probably see from my shoulder, it's a bit bright. It's not night time. I'm getting a shot that I have wanted to try and get for a long time, but usually the reason I can't is because it's this time of day. It's that late afternoon, first thing early evening, and usually depending on what day this sort of turns out onto, yeah, I've got to be home looking after my kids, or yeah, just work gets in the way a little bit. But I should be good this time. Sorry, just a bit of road traffic. Yeah, so I am going to a spot which I'm hoping is going to work. I've been sussing it out for the last hour, and I think I've found the right spot. I'm trying to get a shot of a pretty much full moon rising behind a hill. Where I'm going is a place called Mount Stapleton. Now, here on the Gold Coast, it's actually the main rain radar. So anyone that looks up on the rain radar to see where the storms are and where they're moving through, this is the radar that gets pinged, and you can see where it's all happening. Now, it looks like a giant golf ball. So if anyone's seen like a, I can see it over there to my shop right now. If anyone's seen a rain radar, usually they look like this. It looks like a big giant golf ball and a tee. So yeah, I'm just hoping that I can get in the right spot and get a shot of the moon rising in behind it. Now, these sort of shots are pretty tricky because you've got to try and get in the right spot, and there's not much room for error. And where I am and where I need to go, I'm limited on where I can go. And even where I'm going to be going, I don't know how long. Hopefully I don't get told to leave, put it that way. Didn't last very long. Got kicked out in about 10 minutes. Had a security guard drive over with his little buggy and say, mate, look, you can't be here, you got to get out. So I knew that might be the case, so I already had some plan B in sorted out. So I've already got one camera going, and I'll flick you around if I can. You can see it just there in the shrubs. So that's the Canon R5. Sorry if I'm looking over here. I don't know where the camera is. I've got a Canon R5 with the new RF 135mm lens. This isn't the reason I borrowed the camera. I've been snuffed by clouds too many times to be able to have a good go of what I wanted it for. But I'm going to give its time-lapse function a go. And you can see up over there's where the rain station is, up on that mountain. So it's pointed up there, and it's now doing like a time lapse of that. So we'll see how this goes. That's that one done. And then down here further, because the time lapse is a wide shot, so it doesn't really matter about its alignment too much. It's just to get a time lapse of the moon rising up behind the hill. So we'll see how that goes. Down here though, I do have another camera going, and that's going to be just my 5D Mark III on my little telescope. And you can see that here. So I got that on the little Evo Lux. I found myself a nice little gap there. Well, when I say found, I had to break a couple of branches, but that's got me my gap, and I should be relatively well aligned with that. So it's now 5:36. You can see the sun's going down behind me. Started that one a bit earlier because I just wanted to set and forget. This one I'll start, I don't know, 10 or so minutes, and then hopefully by about 10 past 6 the moon should be in behind the rain radar. So we'll see how that goes. See if it actually works. There's the setup. It's weird using a Star Adventurer base as my tripod head, thanks to the dovetail, but it works a treat. And then if I focus over here. Can I zoom in a little bit? There we go. So there's the rain rate up there. So fingers crossed the moon rises up in behind it. I guess we'll soon see. The moon is going to start rising in about 2 minutes. And then by about 10 past 6 it should be behind there, if I'm reading Photopills correctly or not. Alright, and there's my first camera. It's already shooting a time-lapse. Nice wide sort of shot, so it doesn't matter where the moon sort of pops up. I'm thinking it's probably going to pop up to the right of here, and it should come up and up through the view there. But that's off and running now, hiding down there in the bushes, so I can sort of leave that alone, and fingers crossed it doesn't fall, because if it does fall, that's going to be an R5 and a brand new 135mm RF lens. It's going to be a little bit banged up, and yeah, I won't be a very popular person with Canon because it's not my gear, and I'll be be a bit of trouble. But anyway, that's off and running. Moon is now cracking the horizon. I've got both cameras running. Golden hour's set in, so we should get a nice little gold tinge to the moon as it rises up. All right, moon's rising, and I'm pretty much in the perfect spot. I can see it just hitting one of the towers on the right. So I'm glad that I'm here. I wish I could be further back with a bigger zoom to make the moon bigger in frame, but look, I'll take this as a win. My other time lapse with the R5 is going to be off, but I knew it was going to be. I would have put it here if I could have, but the foreground's yucky, and like you can see there's trees and there's all this stuff from construction. But yeah, mate, pumped. So yeah, I guess it's worked. So I'll run that time lapse for you now, and you guys can enjoy what I'm enjoying. All worked out well, but yeah, that's about it really. I'm not gonna make this vlog go any longer. I'm handheld on a phone, a little different than normal, but it's just been a while since I've been able to make a video thanks to weather and work and all sorts of things. So yeah, look, I hope you liked it. Quick little video. Can't believe it worked first go. I probably shouldn't have doubted myself. I've researched this sort of stuff a lot. It's just good to finally pull the trigger on it and have it work. Oh, there goes a lot of birds through my shot. But yeah, fingers crossed I can yeah, maybe improve on this. I'll try and see if I can find a spot that's even further back and get a bigger lens, and I'll see if I can really, you know, make that moon big in picture. So it was a good start. I'm happy with how it's all turned out, and yeah. Anyway, if you liked it, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment if you do have any questions. I'll try and answer them. I'm certainly not a time-lapse expert, but ask away anyway. Yeah, but hit that like button as well. That helps out the video. And yeah, maybe hit the bell if you want to get notified when I do some more videos. I do have one more planned very shortly, which I'm going to be filming the next few days. So maybe hit that button, that bell, and you'll get notified when that comes out. But anyway, thanks guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.